horsepower, 266 foot-pounds of torque. This car was recently redesigned for 2018. Now, I'm interested in this car for whenever I look for a car for my wife, so I am always interested in driving new BMWs, but I sort of am kind of considering this as a car for my wife, so let's take a look. And then we're going to take this thing out on the road. So a new design language for BMW is that the kidney grills are definitely getting larger, and I don't see this as a bad thing. I know that when the X7 comes out, that has by far the largest kidney grills that BMW has ever done, but I think this is nice looking. You've got the nice LED headlights, this car still doesn't have the headlights connected to the kidney grills like a 3 Series does now, but these kidney grills are pretty big, but I don't think it takes away from the look of the car. I think it still is an attractive car for like a compact luxury SUV. You've got BMW LED headlights. This car has the upgraded 19-inch wheels, which I think look very nice. Pirelli tires, but overall the size is definitely something that I'm interested in. I think an X5 would be a little bit too big. We're going to take a look at the cargo space back here, but just from this look, it definitely looks like an evolutionary change of the design of this car, and I think it is attractive. Now, moving back to the end, I like the design of the taillights more than the headlights. I think these are very attractive taillights. They are all LED. If you lock the car and unlock the car, you can tell it just sort of has a design that goes the whole way around, and the turn signal is within the light. I like that the turn signals are not just solely the brake lights. This is the 4-cylinder version. You've got dual tailpipes. I think they look pretty good. I like the silver trim back here, but you've got a camera in the back, but it looks like typical BMW. Now, the naming designation for the X3 has changed too in the past couple years. They used to be called 28i and 35i, and the 28 was the 4-cylinder version and the 35 was the 6-cylinder, but now they've changed the 4-cylinder version to the 30i, and the 6-cylinder version is called the M40i. Now, I may be coming back here to do a review of that car, which that would be a screamer. That's a 6-cylinder, 355 horsepower. That thing is probably a hoot to drive. But anyway, I think they've done a good job in the design of this car. It's not too ostentatious, but it looks like a typical BMW styling should look like. Let's take a look at the engine, and then we're going to go on the inside. Now, here's the engine. Like I said before, it's got the twin power turbo, which that is BMW speak for a single turbo. The M cars with twin turbos are just twin turbos, but yeah, it's a 2-liter engine. Basically what everybody in the automotive world is doing anymore. 2-liter turbo 4s that helps with performance. You still got decent performance, but you get better gas mileage too. So yeah, I could see how a 6-cylinder could definitely fit underneath there. So that is the engine. Alright, now let's go inside. Alright, now let's get inside. You've got an X-line little door sill plate there. That's a nice classy touch. Oh, now you can finally hear me. This is sort of where this car shines, I think. I mean, look at this color leather. It's called mocha. It is gorgeous. Now, one thing interesting about this car, quirks and features, if I could channel my inner Doug DeMuro, is that this thing goes in and out where your legs are. And this is funny because when I was a kid, I'm sure you've heard before if you watch my videos, I've loved BMW since I was a kid. My dad had a red 1987 535 IS, and this car has the same thigh bolsters that car had. You had the ability to move this thing up and down just like his BMW in the 80s. So that's kind of a cool feature that has been like a staple for BMWs for a while. I feel like a mess with all the wind. Alright, so this car has the iDrive 6.0 and a beautiful 10-inch screen. I mean, that is huge. I like how it's sort of long, not up and down. Now, you've got the iDrive controller right here, and it is pretty easy to use. I know that is something that is more common in the car world now, is that cars have screens up there and then a little click wheel right here. So when we start this thing up, now something that BMW is doing now too is instead of having all digital gauges, they have having all digital gauges that go up to around here, and then the middle part there just for extra information. Now we've got 3 different driving modes. You've got Sport, Comfort, and Eco Pro, which if I was driving on the highway, I would do Eco Pro. Comfort maybe for everyday driving. Sport if you want to give it the beans a little bit. Now you've got adaptive cruise control right here and your parking sensors here, which is a nice feature. So if we put it into reverse, you've got a nice camera view right here. This button controls all the safety features. Now I've got a 3 Series right behind me, and you can toggle, you can go between a bunch of different settings for the cameras. Also, nice little classy brown looking wood right here. I sort of like what BMW is doing as far as like their interior layout with the screen up top and just a nice wide design right here. And this car has a heated steering wheel. There's the button right there. You've got paddle shifters for this car. We're going to try out when we drive it. I'm going to put it into park. So I also like what they've done in here. These vents are pretty cool looking too. That is for your defroster there. You've got nice silver trim everywhere on the doors, on the dash. You got a little bit around the start button right here. But I think this is a classy interior, and it looks luxurious with this spec leather and the wood and sort of like a gloss piano finish right here. Nice big storage right here. This thing will close. That is nice if you want to hide stuff. But yeah, this seems like a solidly built, nice material interior. Alright, so this is going to be a big test for me. Let's go into the back seat. Alright, going into the back seat, I have the seat where I would sit, and it is pretty nice. I got a couple inches of legroom right here. I think this would be comfortable. Now this is a mid-size luxury SUV. My daughter would sit right here. Looks like plenty of space. When this car was redesigned for the 3rd generation, they gave it 2.2 more inches in the wheelbase, and I can tell that they put that space right here in the back. I mean, this is pretty comfortable. You've got the same wood. I like the little X touch right there with the little silver thing. That's pretty cool. But yeah, you can control your temperature right here, your vents. So yeah, you got cup holders in the door. This is nice. Plus, we can't forget about the panoramic sunroof. I'm gonna have to open that up when I get back up in the front. I think this passes the test for rear space for my family. I mean, I'm definitely interested in a car like this, so I like it. All right, let's check out the trunk. The last test that we're gonna do here before we get this thing on the road is open this trunk, hit the button, opens right up. Now, when my family goes to the beach, that is the time when we have the car the most full, and I wanted to see just how this looks. Now, looks pretty good. Just sort of compared to my Venza, looks pretty big. Now, you've got a cover right here that I don't think I would use. You've also got 40, 20, 40 folding seats, and you can lower them with the press of a button right here. That is pretty nice. Nice to have a button to do that. So yeah, look at that space. That's pretty solid. Now, compared to other cars in this segment, the cars like the Audi Q5 and the Mercedes GLC, this actually has the most space. I think it's like 60 cubic feet with the seats folded down. The Mercedes is a lot less. The Audi is just a little bit less. So I think it's pretty solid. So you've got a button up here to close it. Now this button here, you can actually move the seat forward by yourself right here if you're in the second seat right here. So if you pull that, the seat comes down, press the button right there, and you got it down. So yeah, this, I think it's solid for space. Let me just hop in here again. There's Mr. Scott, he's the man. So yeah, I'm thinking this passes the test that would be okay for my family. I like the materials they've done in here. I love this mocha color leather. So yeah, I would give this a big thumbs up. So this car also has the premium package, which has the heated steering wheel and the heated seats and the radar cruise control. So that is basically everything you could want in a car for this price. Now this car is $53,000, which is sort of a lot for the class, but I would definitely be getting a used one. But this is definitely a competitive price. I know the Volvo XC60 is a lot more than this car. I think the other two are similarly priced, but if you're looking for a luxury compact SUV, I think this would be a solid choice. Alright, I am on the inside because it's so windy outside. So now I'm going to take this thing on the road. I'm going to leave that for the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm in the market for a car like this, and I think this is a solid choice as far as the materials and the design and the sort of ethos that BMW has. So I think it would be a solid choice. So hope you guys like this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Check out my other stuff. I got lots of other BMW content and other good stuff too. So I'll see you in the next one. See ya.